Hey guys, CGDannyB back again with another DevTalk for you, and tonight we are sitting down with the one, the only Fufroom to play a little bit of Hardcore Cottagecore. Before we get started, Fufroom, welcome. Thank you for joining me tonight.
Hi there, how's it going?
Good, good. I know we, a little behind the scenes, you'd emailed me, I think it was like a press type emailed who wants key for the game. I said, let's do it. You're like, interview things idea? I'm like, yeah, let's set up a DevTalk. Haven't done one in a second, so let's go. But before we get into the game, we're gonna do some co-op here tonight, but I wanted to give you a chance if you want to talk about what exactly is Hardcore Cottagecore.
Yeah, sure. So Hardcore Cottagecore is like if you took Vampire Survivors but gave it like a cozy cottagecore aesthetic with mushrooms and weapons that you would find in like an old cottage that belonged to some grandma somewhere.
Poor little grandma out there. She's just trying to sleep, do some knitting, and all of a sudden there's just mushrooms and robots fighting outside. So that's perfect then, because one of our first questions was the game inspired by Goobies? Now, I don't know if you're familiar with Goobies yet, or if that one's crossed your path, but another Vampire Survivors inspired game where everything's like blobs and jelly creatures. But you said Vampire Survivors kind of like the original inspiration for the game.
Yeah, I played that game last year, probably in like the spring of last year or something, and I got really hooked on it for a couple weeks. And
you and everybody else.
As a game dev, I was like, I want to try to see if I can make something like this just to challenge myself. I was starting to go solo and work on my own projects after working with a partner for a long time.
Sure.
We're still friends and everything. We just a lot of life stuff hit him.
Yeah, no, 100%.
So I wanted to continue with making games, and I was like, this game, it did really well, and I know a lot of people are making clones of it, but I just wanted to do it like as a personal challenge, and to see if I could make something in a few months and put it on Steam. And,
absolutely.
And I did it. I tried to keep it really small, and so there's 3 levels, but I think there's still a lot of fun stuff in it.
Absolutely. I mean, I've played the first level and I'm loving it so far. So then, because Aiden wrote in and asked why we chose to go with like mushrooms versus robots. So you're inspired by Vampire Survivor. Was there like a moment, a eureka moment? You're like, you know what? Mushrooms and robots would be pretty wild. Like where'd that come from?
I definitely had the mushroom idea first. I think it was gonna be like ants at first, but
okay,
it was the bad guys. But I was thinking like it'd be nicer if the bad guys were like less likable.
Oh
so
yeah,
they're just kind of like these nameless robots. And then after a while, I had the idea of making them making like the story of like, why are they, what's the motivation? Like, why are they mowing down your field? And it was the idea came to me that they're building an Amazon warehouse. And
yeah.
I just thought it would be funny. All my friends were like 50-50 on it. They thought it was funny, but they said, I don't know if you should actually call it Amazon. And I was like, well, if I get sued or something, at least it'll be like some publicity, like, hey, this little indie dev is getting sued by Amazon. And then people will be like, oh, I'm going to go check that game out.
What a way to look at it. You're like,
yeah.
I might have some problem with the Bezos family, but we'll figure it out when it gets here. It's not a big deal.
Worst thing that happens, I got an LLC, I'll just change my name and move on.
There you go. Listen, it won't be the first time, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. But yeah, we're going to run some co-op here. We've already got a couple questions in. We'll ask some of those. Did the Steam link set up properly? Are we in the game together? Do I do it again?
I think so. I'm just having some weird issues with my controller, so I'm going to try the keyboard.
Oh, no, he's got a keyboard. Okay. And then are you able to hop in from there? Unless we're not in the same instance here. I'm on the selection screen.
Yeah, it's showing for me, but the input's not working. Dang. Who made this game?
I don't know. Honestly, Steam reviews, here we come. Do you think it would help to like reset the game? Oh, close it back up, or?
Yeah, let's try that.
What's that fucking doing?
I got it because the intro's in a kid's voice. So what are they saying on the logo when we load up the game?
Oh, that's my kid. She's 3, and the Fufroom is what she says for instead of mushrooms. So like when we go hiking or camping or whatever, she couldn't really say it for a while, and so she was just like Fufrooms, and I thought it was cute, so I
got
just
it.
went with that.
Okay. I mean, that's way cuter than I thought. I was like, yo, is this like a South Park like Ike? He's just like, fuck you. I'm like, damn. Okay, we're into the game. That's way cuter than what I thought. So is it because like I have a second? Well, that was you.
I popped in as first player. Try to
you
pop
know
in
what?
A second.
I'll rock with that. Listen, that works for me. I'll take that.
If it works, it works.
Yeah. Okay. That's Instalog. We're just. I'm Puff.
Yeah, I'll be Goth girlfriend. That's crowd pleaser.
Is there a difference to any of the characters? Like I've only played as Puff so far. Do they all play the same?
Yeah, they're all the same. It's just a cosmetic thing. Yeah.
Bet.
Puff looks like the moon. Yep. He does.
He's a little man. Like I assume he had like a little chunk taken out the back of him, but he's just like a weird malformed like Asian of a mushroom. I'm cool with whatever we'll do. I've played the first level. So if you either want to jump the second one, I don't know how much harder it is, or if it's just like, oh, you wanna watch Danny die? Today's the day.
It's I think it's a little harder, but it's not too bad.
Okay. I'm cool to do the second one then.
Sure, let's go for it.
Perfect. Yeah, you guys get to see a little bit later. You're not gonna hop in the first one. You have to do that yourselves by picking the game up on Steam. Which, if you hit !wishlist in the chat, you can either wishlist it for yourself, or you can just go pick it up right now. Oh god! I get the broom off the rip. Oh, but I kind of want some. I want some range. Ooh.
I'm definitely going broom.
You know what? Nah, we're broom boys. We got this. All right, broom. Okay, so is it the same? Now, on the first level, we had to go and break all the different like wooden pallet areas and everything. Is it the same setup per level?
So, yeah, if you hit this, these are all the like quests that you have to do in this level.
Sure. I see.
And so we got to get these fences, and we got to take out the bulldozers, and there's some other stuff. There's one that's not on here. I actually need to fix that, but it's there's like some oil pipelines that they're building. You have to take those out. Stuff like that.
Okay, got it.
And then there's a secret character in here, Stumpy.
Listen. I saw him in the trailer. I saw a little Stumpy. I didn't pause my first go, so I didn't even like see that there was like the objective list. I just went right in. Now, do we collect XP like together? I assume we have like one collective health. XP bar. Cool.
Yeah, and it does take more XP if you're playing 2-player to get a level, and there are more enemies if you're playing 2-player.
I do see that. I didn't know if it was a level 2 or just like co-op thing.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. I need, give me the little mans.
Yeah, I will too. We should be able to get a max of 20 if we both max it out.
Oh my god, that would be crazy. Now, is there a level cap per level? Is it like, or I assume you could just keep going until you just not do the objectives, or?
It just keeps going until you defeat the boss. But if you don't defeat the boss and you just keep running around, you can just keep leveling up. Eventually the enemies stop when the boss comes out. So
okay.
So it depends. I think you can get to close, maybe in the low 30s on the level.
Okay. Cool. Oh, let me see. I should probably ask another chat question. Let me see. We asked about Goobies. Cartoon Burb asked, if funding wasn't an issue, would you still have made this type of game, or would you have done something else?
Oh, I don't know. Like, the whole point of making this game was to challenge myself to release something small and put it out on Steam, because I've been making games on the side, like nights and weekends, for like probably like 12 years now.
Okay.
But it's been a really long time since I've released something that people could pay for. I've done like a lot of jam games and stuff.
Gotcha.
So I have a lot of experience from doing all those jam games, but I haven't made stuff that, people could pay for, and you get a lot more feedback on paid games and stuff.
I figured,
and just putting something on itch. But I think it would have still been really valuable for me to make something small like this and to get it out there, because it was a big confidence boost. Because I was going from working on a partner team thing, just 2 people, for a while, and and we hadn't released anything in a long time, so it felt good to put something out.
I can imagine. I know you mentioned you'd already mentioned working on a project before. Are there other titles that you're like, oh, you guys might have known this one, or we released this on Steam before? Or...
No, we were the closest that we came was we worked on a game for 4 years. It's called Kickbot, and it's a it's a 2-button precision platformer that takes place inside a giant robot leg on the moon.
Okay.
And the game's really good. It's honestly really good. We just haven't finished it yet, and I'm hoping that we eventually get back around to it again. But we've been my partner and I have been taking a break because he's got some just a lot of life stuff hit him since COVID, just like a bunch of personal things and health issues, and it's been real rough. But the game's really cool, and there is a demo on Steam that you can play. It's just called Kickbot, 2 words, Kickbot. And it's a really challenging game. Like if you like Super Meat Boy or Celeste, you'd probably be into it.
You can't say both of those games. Of course, I'm into Super Meat Boy and Celeste.
yeah. So that was my big long-term project, and then it's on hold for now. But I've been working on this game. I wanted to try to get it out in 2 months, which is if you know anything about making stuff, it always takes longer than you think.
Yeah.
And it ended up taking 4, which is not that big of a deal. I mean, that's still pretty quick for a game.
Yeah, compared to most games. Anything AAA, trust me, guys. We know how we feel about AAAs around here.
I mean, this is really small compared to that. Here, get this health up here.
Oh yes, please. I realized I'm dying. All right, hold on. See, I know we ain't got a lot on the screen, but I don't like these guys. They need to leave.
Yeah, get that phone.
Let me see. I'm gonna get that movement speed. Puffs needs to step it up a little bit here.
But yeah, so I think I still would have made something like this. Just to I really like Vampire Survivors, and I wanted to do something similar. You know, I have no hopes of this game being a huge success or anything. I just wanted to put something out and feel that boost of finishing a thing.
Sure. Well, chat, all I heard is we need to make sure we crush those hopes like out the window. So everyone go pick us up on Steam.
But yeah, I started working on my next game. I've been working on my new game for about a week now.
Okay.
I'm still gonna come back and do updates for this periodically. Like I have some cool stuff planned for around spooky Halloween time.
Okay, hell yeah.
Including a new unlockable character. So look. I was
gonna say characters. I'm gonna say new characters.
Yeah.
To get Puff Jr., just like a little Puff.
That would be funny if when you get the fungomancy with Puff, if they're little Puffs.
Listen. I'm not trying to push you one way or another, but I wouldn't be upset about that.
That would be fun. They're like little versions of you.
So something, because you had mentioned about releasing games on Steam and on itch.io, is what's like the difference? I think maybe some primary differences between doing something on itch versus Steam. Like, was one more complicated than the other? I always assume itch is way simpler to like get into.
Oh yeah, so the big difference is itch is something that when you're starting out in game dev, anybody can submit a game to itch. Okay. No barrier, no cost. You just put it up and it's free hosting for your game and everything. It's a really great service. The downside to it is that if you ask a person who isn't a indie game nerd, oh no, I died.
Now are you dead then? Okay, can I bring you back? Do I have to like fight?
You can bring me back, yeah.
How do I do it?
You just gotta get a level up and then you can bring me back. But if you ask anybody who isn't an indie game nerd, what if they know about itch, they'll have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah. Like it is not known.
Yeah, I know myself. I'm really bad at using itch. Like I'm like I need to get on itch more. And I'm so bad at it. But I'm trying to do better. Using itch as a platform too. There's
a lot of awesome stuff out there, and there's a lot of like artsy projects and projects that are done by people who are hobbyists, and they never care about like making money off of their thing. They're just putting out art.
Yeah.
So it's a really great platform for that.
I know there was a game there a little bit ago. Pumpkin Patch, I think was the game. Something like that. It was like a Stardew where you're like a pumpkin person.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that was a cool one.
That sounds cool.
Yeah. But sorry, you were saying something else.
Oh no, I was just saying like I would love to do games full time, so I have to be on a platform where people are.
Yeah.
The difference with Steam is that they have a lot more set up and like hoops that you have to jump through to get set up. Like you have to have a business entity, like a LLC or something.
Yeah.
And if you do that last one there, yeah, I'll come back. Cool.
I was I was gonna take the first upgrade. I'm like, wait, when do you come back? And I was about to like, oh no, I gotta level up again.
And then you gotta pay $100 per game to put it out. And which isn't that bad really. Well, let's find some health for you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that guy shot me up. I'm out of here.
Yeah,
my cake. There we go. I also love the vines. The vines are pretty great.
Yeah, they're pretty powerful.
Let's see here. Yeah.
The nice thing about Steam is that you get more visibility, but it's also tricky because you it has an algorithm for the search and for the suggesting games to people, and so you have to kind of know about that and understand how it works, and that's stuff that I'm learning about right now, and it's tricky. The wish lists are really important. Like if there's a game that you like that you see somebody working on, go and wish list it, because when the game comes out, it emails everybody and lets them know that the game is out. And that can make a huge difference on their sales. But also, the wish lists are a way that Steam gauges how good a game is going to be. If enough people like it, then it ranks it higher.
Yeah, I know. I've been, as of late, I forget who we were talking to. Someone's just like, yeah, wish lists are super important. I'm like, okay, cool. I thought it was just for me to have more things to spend my money on. So many rockets.
Get out of there.
But I was like, okay, yeah, guys, wish list everything I talk about. You're like, oh, but I want to play it on console. I'm like, listen, it's not directly correlated, but wish list on PC, successful game, might get console port. So
yeah, totally.
If you're out there wanting to play this on your console, still go wish list it on Steam.
Yeah, please. Yeah, it makes a big difference. But a lot of people also use Steam to gauge if the game has enough legs to put it on console. Yeah. So, because there's a lot more involved with console than Steam. It's like another step up. Right. Yeah, I know, like, Monster Prom is one of the examples. I think they put the first one on, like, everything. And, like, yeah, it's not doing well, so we're just going to start doing PC and Switch only. Yeah. Basic text. Yeah, there's definitely you have to kind of understand the vibe of the people that play the consoles. Like Xbox and PlayStation have a lot of big AAA games, and I feel like Switch is a little more like people are more likely to play smaller games and cute games and stuff on there. And then also there's a new subscription service stuff where, like, if you can get on Xbox Arcade, that's a big deal. Right, and right. That's hard. They've got like a huge waiting list for getting on there. Yeah, the what is it? ID at Xbox type deal. Yeah. Yeah, I've talked to those people, and it's at the time that I talked to them, this was like in 2018 or something. It was like a couple years out. They had already planned out all the titles that were going to go on Arcade. Yeah. Oh, right, hey, big guy. Let the vines take him out. Yeah, so get in there, vines, go. No, not them. Get the big guy. Get the big guy. Yeah. I had a couple of upgrades that they were kind of buggy, so I left them out of the game, but I'm gonna put them in later. Okay. And one of them is a projectile that hits the strongest enemy on the screen, so it would be really good for bosses. Okay. So look for that later. Maybe I'll put that out in the Halloween update. There you go. You guys gonna be around for Halloween? Yeah. Maybe pulling up another question while we're doing a boss fight's not the way, but you know what? We're here to risk it all. So we asked about that one. What was the most tedious part about making the game? So was there like this sucks, I got to go in and work on this today? Yeah. Yeah, definitely. So controller support was way more complicated than it needed to be. Yeah. I kind of blame that on Unity a bit. So this game's made with Unity because that's what I've been using for the last like 5-6 years. Yeah. I don't really have any problems with Unity. I've learned it, and it has a lot of great features, but the controller support is kind of a pain to set up, and I ended up having to buy like a third-party asset for doing the controller support, and that was a big help.
Oh,
the thing that I
okay.
ran into was one of the big things that I wanted to do, or something that was important to me, was having it 2 players can play with 1 keyboard by using like 1 player uses WASD and 1 player uses arrows.
Oh,
because
bet.
I don't really remember what game it was, but like I remember like in high school or whatever, played Flash games, and there were Flash games like that, and it was fun. You didn't really have to have any special setup. You could just play a game with your friend real quick.
I was gonna ask. I know a lot of like PC games don't do like the couch co-op type deal, because like PC co-op is such a different beast than like console co-op.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, there's so many tanks over here.
There's a lot, man. I need like a rocket. Stop hitting me!
You can always run away. That's one of the tricks.
I'm out here just letting my needles do the work on this vacuum over here.
yeah. I don't have anything ranged except for the vines.
Dingle asks, what's the average customer review for? So, okay, we're fine. Yes, I see down by like his health bar. I saw it on the first boss. I didn't pay attention how many stars there were. So like 5 stars for Mr. Octovac over here. Everyone's all about him.
It's an Amazon joke. So it's just like if you're buying this on Amazon, it would have the average customer review. It's random every time. So sometimes it'll be like half a star or 3.5 stars or whatever. It's random.
So do we get like a super rare like 5-star score here? Or like no, 5 is all the time, dog. Relax.
I was thinking about making it like correlate to like the difficulty of the boss, but then I just kept it random, because it's kind of funny when you get to the last boss and it has like a half of 1 star review.
I was gonna say I thought when I fought the first one, I want to say 3 stars is what I saw. So I was like, ooh, he can't be that hard then. He's like halfway. So that's even funnier now that I was like, oh, this guy's gonna be kind of tough, but not super tough.
I gotta try to get my little guys in there, but they like to stick by me.
I was saying, do they like choose to run on their own? Do I have to kind of like run past them to make them?
Yeah, you kind of have to get the enemy in between you and them.
Ooh, I see,
drag them through. Yeah. They have very limited AI.
Yeah.
They just attack something if it's close.
Well, guys, get those vacuums. Get them. Eat them up. All right, put him down. He's going down here. Let me see. Cryptid Chaos, what's your favorite asset from the game? So like a model, anything you're like, oh, this little guy. Every time I look at this little model, I'm all about it.
I mean, I really like Puff. I really like the little like helper mushrooms with the knives.
Yeah.
That was fun. Nice.
Take that, sucker. Hold on, this victory music's got me in a mood now. Dude, that one went way quicker than what I did my solo of the first level. Now, was I just oblivious and you did all the objectives when I wasn't paying attention, or did like the boss spawned in after so long?
I don't think we did any objectives. I think we it's the way it works is that after a certain amount of enemies, I think it's like 2,000 enemies, and then the boss spawns.
Okay, so because you're on 2 players, you're getting way more enemies, taking them out faster. God. Okay.
Yeah.
Bad. We're just a bunch of bosses over here. All right, let me mix it up a bit. I'll go indie on this one.
Yeah.
Like
so that's my kid's voice for indie.
Oh no way! Let's go back and play it now.
You want to try to do the objectives on one of them?
Sure, let's do it.
All right. The same one or
yeah, we
the
do it,
first level?
Yeah, let's do the second one again.
Okay.
Gotta see those new objectives that we totally didn't intentionally miss.
Yeah, let's try to. We'll just avoid the enemies and break all the stuff.
Done. Does the game have like a set amount of like zoom outness? That's not the terminology I want to use, but like if I would just keep going over here.
I think we're at it right now.
Okay, so as far as it'll go, I was wondering if it'd be like specs on the screen of like, sorry, you can't see anymore.
I was adjusting that for a while, and I kind of just came up with one that worked pretty well.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's kind of based on like how Smash Brothers works, how they like it keeps both players on screen.
Yeah.
But it would have been a little tricky to like drag the other player around, and there's a lot of decisions to make with that, so I just kind of made it. You can walk off. You just have to tell your friend to come back.
Yeah, like, yeah, dude, I can't see. All right, sorry, little guys. You gotta go. Oh, that got the fence too, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, bet.
Yeah, the fences count as enemies, so they're gonna get taken out too. Let's see. So we could see on the little radar in the corner
Yes,
where the
little
red
X's,
stuff is.
yeah.
That's what we gotta destroy.
Enemy control tower? I don't think so. Time to go. Come on. No, you're right. The broom's pretty great. I also realized that we both just picked it again. Let me see.
I used to always do embroidery hoops before I made the broom, and now I always pick broom.
Yeah, I hadn't picked that one yet. I think I went to the first time, but I think I ended up going with like little peas instead.
Yeah.
Let's go. I must upgrade the broom, you know. Another one here. Cartoon Burm asks, "Are there any plans for console releases?" Now we kind of dabbled a little bit before we started, but any plans for console?
Yeah, I'm working on something. I'm not supposed to say. I'm not supposed to be like say the specifics yet because there's like a NDA thing where I have to get it approved before I can announce it. But but I'm working on it.
Okay.
And yeah, if people could like drop in like what their console that they would like to play it on is, I would love to just know like what people like to play on.
Yeah, so if you're in chat now, if you're on console, who would you rather, like, where you want to play this? And if you're watching the YouTube video, let me know in the comments which console you want to play this game on. Yeah,
and then look for an announcement probably in a couple months. I'm gonna try to see about that. And then I'm also working on a new game. The new game is a little bit different. Like it's gonna be on Steam, but I think I'm also gonna put it out on mobile.
Okay.
And so yeah, you could see if you follow me on pretty much anything. I'm gonna be posting stuff about that game. It's called Pull Pals, and that's gonna be my next one.
That's Pull, like P-O-L-E pals.
P-U-L-L, like they're little monsters, and you pull on their arms to move them around.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, it's like a puzzle game, so it's kind of like the closest thing is kind of like cut the rope, but you don't actually cut the rope with their arms. It's like a physics character, like a ragdoll, and you pull them around, and there's gonna be character customization where you can make like change all the colors and the different styles for your monster and stuff, and then I'm gonna try to have like 30 or so puzzles for the release version.
Sure. No, dude,
I want to try to put that out this year too. So we'll see.
Gonna knuckle down. So what we do is we plan for 2 months, knock it out in half a month.
I'm thinking I'm trying to get most of it done in 3, and then it's probably gonna be 6 because it's always double.
There you go. It's always double. Let's go. I'm gonna increase that damage quick. So we talked about console ports. Another question from Burb. He asked, "What is one piece of advice that you'd give to new developers?"
Yeah, I guess my standard thing. So I'm part of a game developer community that's local to where I live.
Okay.
So I would say try to see if there's some folks in your area that you can get involved with and do like a meetup or whatever. Like see if there's a meetup in your area. Sometimes those meetups are hard to find, but you can find people that are doing game jams, like global game jam and stuff like that. And so I really try to get involved with some of that. Also, the standard thing that everybody probably hears too many times is don't try to make a huge your life's work project, your dream game, a giant MMO with everything in it on your first game. Yeah. Because your first games are gonna suck, and so you just have to get them out of the way. And so try to do a lot of small stuff, and that's what's so great about game jams. You get to learn, you get to the feeling of finishing something, even though it's small, and you do like 5 or 6 game jams, you start adding all those pieces together, and then you can make a big game. Then you make your Celeste, you make your Hades, and then you nail it. Yeah. If you look at any game that you love to play, most of the time there are dozens of games that person or that studio made before that you didn't hear about. except for a couple of crazy circumstances. Like don't follow the outliers. You know, there's like the Stardew Valley guy. It was his first game, and that's pretty rare. That's not the normal.
Yeah, it's always interesting hearing like what it's like the team's first game, and I'm like, okay, what's everybody else's thing? Like,
yeah,
I think
and a lot
maybe
of
Polyarc
now,
is the one that has like Call of Duty devs and everyone else in there. I'm like, okay,
right, yeah. That's the other thing. A lot of indie teams now that you see, they've got people that have worked in AAA for a long time, so they've got a lot of experience. And but the more people that you're around who are making games, the quicker you'll gain experience.
Yeah.
And so like a lot of people in my game dev community right now are switching to Godot for their engine. And like as soon as I started working on my new game, I was like, I'm gonna try this out. And there are other friends of mine who are working on it. We can all help each other figure out all the weird stuff that we have trouble with, and then we can all learn faster.
Yeah, I wanted to add, I know, because you said this was made in Unity.
Yeah.
And I think timeline is correct. You were still working in Unity when like the Unity stuff happened, the active whatever thing of being charged for installs. How'd that affect development at all?
Yeah, so there was a lot of people talking about it and saying like, oh man, like this sucks. But the fact of the matter is, like, for me and all of my friends, it doesn't affect us at all, because it only affects people that are making over 200K off of their game. Right. And I have not made anywhere close to that. Just full disclosure, I've barely made enough to buy to go. Like, if I wanted to go buy Super Mario Wonder, I could maybe buy 2 copies of it with the money that I made off of this game. So yeah, I've made just over $100 on this game. So
chat, we need to sell more copies. Come on, guys, let's go pick up some copies. Super, what's poppin', Doug?
So I'm nowhere near the 200K. That would be amazing. That would be like quit my job and work on games full time, and I wouldn't care about giving Unity their cut. The thing that it affects is if people make games that have any kind of like any kind of statements in them, or any kind of like something that somebody could get mad about.
So some like life impacting moral,
there could be review bombing kind of stuff that people do, where they do like install bombing. That's the thing that some indies are worried about.
I think that was probably the biggest thing I saw. I was pretty nervous about that when I saw the news.
And Unity is saying that they're doing some stuff to prevent that, and you can actually pick which one you want, if you want to pay a % or if you want to pay per install. And so people can avoid it completely if they want to. But I know very few people that it's going to affect. Like, I have one friend that has a game that's made money, and it's probably fine. But he's also switching to Godot.
Okay. But listen, it sounds like the move for most people.
Yeah, the other reason why, the main reason why I'm thinking about Godot is because the layoffs at Unity are starting to affect some teams that are working on really important parts of the engine. And so I'm not really confident that
the engine will stay up to snuff. That you'll like.
Yeah, I think that's gonna affect some stuff. All the Unity problem stems from the company going public. You know, I'm not a financial expert or anything, but I can see that when they have to be beholden to shareholders, all the shareholders want is the number to go up every year.
Right.
And
Lord, don't touch me, guys.
We gotta get out of here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go down to some objectives.
We gotta find a bomb. Let's get a bomb. It's just weird, because I don't think the number can always go up every year. I think they just kind of try to make it go up, and then they bail when it's not going up anymore.
Yeah.
Find another company to be on the board for.
Bye, everyone. Yeah, no, the Unity thing was huge. Seeing like indie dev friends, indie devs that just follow, and everyone just kind of talk about like how they felt about it. Even I didn't see a lot of AAAs discuss a lot, but again, they could cover that cost and those expenditures. But like I know another Crab's Treasure was a big one. We're like, hey, we're gonna drop on Game Pass, so people just uninstall, reinstall all the time with that. So like that's gonna absolutely screw us and stuff like that. So
yeah, that studio. I love their vibe on social media and stuff. Like, they're really funny.
They're so great. I love Aggro Crab.
Their first game, what is it? Going Under.
Yes, Going Under. Yeah,
it was super fun.
Yeah, I had picked that up
really
recently.
Good writing.
Yeah, super funny game. Like I love the style too. The like, honestly, like very similar to this, the pastel-y kind of colors.
Yeah,
and like rubber hosey type deal. Yeah,
I like the flat shading. Like I don't go really into the shadows and lighting and stuff. I just kind of try to make it more cartoony.
Yeah,
it's easier sometimes too.
I can imagine, right? Without having to like run shaders and lighting systems and everything else going on.
Yeah,
I'm sure shaders.
I have like 2 shaders in this whole game. Like one that just makes a flat color on a model.
Yeah.
And then that fancy one that does the water up there.
Yeah, nice water shaders, baby. Hey, no one asked you to be here yet. I wasn't done with objectives.
Let's run away. Let's do some more objectives.
Yeah, I'm leaving. Hopefully he's not fast enough to catch us. Oh, yep.
No, he's slow.
This broom is absurd.
Control tower.
Going down this way. Let me see. Yo, Super, what's poppin', dog? Good to see you. I want to see. Ask the one piece of advice. Burb also asked, do you have any plans for accessibility options? I don't know that you found you would need any. I know accessibility options are like super prominent and fun to have in games these days, but is that something that ever crossed your mind with development or things you'd like want to add? Or
yeah, the one that's top of mind is like some way to like maybe turn off the flashing.
Okay.
Like there's like a red flash when you get hit and some other kind of flashing lights and stuff. So
yeah.
Like come to think of it, I probably should have put one of those little epilepsy warnings in the front.
Never heard.
It's hard to remember all that stuff when you're one person.
I can imagine. Yeah, have to do it all and have like a checklist and like, oh, didn't think of this one.
I let people suggest stuff. Like most of the options that I've added are from streamers suggesting them. The volume stuff is pretty basic, but people were requesting a windowed mode so that they could play the game on an ultra wide monitor and like put it off to the side or something.
Ah, okay.
And so I usually have like testers. If they mention it, then I'll work on it. But if you have any in mind or think of things that would be helpful, that would help me, help the game be accessible to more people, let me know. I'm always open to suggestions. Off
the rip, nothing immediately comes to mind. One of my biggest things is, as someone who doesn't like always need accessibility options, I'm usually pretty privileged in that degree. Accessibility and finding objectives is always super important to me. Whether it's like some things like Last of Us where they give you like the shader modes where it's like everything's gray but you can see the enemies in red and stuff like that, I think would be beneficial. And there's the map at the bottom, which I think covers like I don't know where I'm gonna go, as opposed to just a big open map of hoping to run into stuff.
Yeah, and that's how it started. Like the map came in pretty late before it released, and I'm really glad that I took the time to add it.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
It was easier than I expected. I always thought it was going to be tricky to do. But yeah, I was originally going to have like arrows that on the sides of the screen that kind of point to where you should go, but I ended up liking the radar thing better.
Yeah, I definitely dig that. Destroy 4 enemy bulldozers. Okay.
Let me see what we got. Okay, we got to get
control
towers and Stumpy.
Stumpy, where's he hiding? All right, Stumpy. Now, does Stumpy spawn like randomly? Is he like always going to be in the same spot? Are you going to make me find Stumpy and be like, I know where he's at, but I'm not going to show you?
He's always in the same spot, so I probably should make you kind of look around.
Damn it, every time. I'm going to need a hot or cold. You can beep in my ear all day. Just be like, hey, colder. Beep, 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 beep.
He's not around here.
Okay, we're leaving.
Let's get that X up there. Let's see what that is. It might be a control tower.
It's got to be, unless Stumpy's hiding up there. I can smell you, Stumpy.
There we go. That looks like the last control tower.
So long, sucker.
Nice.
All right, well, that's the boss, so not that way.
Yeah, there's a X up here. Let's see what that is.
Yeah, this track slaps.
Okay, cool. We got the pipelines.
I was gonna say, what did we do? I didn't even see it.
Yeah, I think our P's took it out from far away.
That's amazing. Now, if I can remember from the trailer, I remember you went down to the right to see Stumpy, so I'm gonna start walking this way. All right, Stumpy, you can stop hiding because I'm coming for you. Let me see. There's anybody else's questions? I mean, hey, so we got this one while we're at it. Burb asks, "What's your favorite bird?" You got a favorite kind of bird?
So I really like shoebill. If anybody know what that is.
I want to say I do.
Have you
but
played,
I'm probably the wrong one.
Have you played Skyward Sword?
Yes.
Zelda Skyward Sword.
Yes.
So the birds in that game are based off of the shoebill.
Okay. They're pretty cool.
They're really weird looking birds. If you like look up a YouTube video about them, they have them in like Japanese zoos and stuff.
Yes.
And they're massive. And
I see, those ones look really mean.
They look like dinosaurs.
Yeah, I've seen like the picture like staring dead on at the camera, and they're like, I'm like, that thing's going to eat me. I don't want to play with it.
They can kind of look like that. They kind of have like human eyes. They're a little bit freaky, but they're kind of cute too.
Of course, you like the freaky bird. I know.
I also saw one.
Where were you going, Stumpy? Again, I was like, oh, he's a character. I know he's a character.
Yeah.
Well, now we got Stumpy chat. All right, Stumpy, you're safe now.
Stumpy is the joke character. If you ever play Stumpy, Stumpy can't move. You just sit there. But I have a friend who's beaten the game with him, so it's possible.
I was gonna say, so like, I guess based on now all the upgrades are like random, right? Though like, there's no default. Like you always have the peas, you always have the needles, like at the start.
No, it's random, but there's a couple of things that switch out. Like you'll get the it's random which one you get, but it'll always be like the hoops or the shield.
Okay.
Stuff like that. So, and then once you pick like a projectile, you don't get the other projectiles for that run until way later. Uh-oh.
So don't get shot over there. Come on now. Now, can Stumpy still like? I know he can't move. Can he turn? Like if I take the broom with Stumpy, am I just like SOL? Can I do my cool like helicopter mode with Stumpy or not?
I'm having trouble remembering if I tested that or not.
You know what? Honestly, couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
Guess you'll find out when you lose.
Yeah. We'll have to try that.
Look at a Stumpy run. Listen, I know you said you had like an hour, so if we beat this and then go to the third level with a Stumpy run, it's a great pin in it.
That's gonna be hard on the third level.
Yeah, listen. I'm ready for it. Oh my god, we are nuking this thing. What?
Nice.
Chat, go brooms. Brooms the way to go, chat. Go brooms. Perfect. So now, so we didn't play the first level, so it doesn't come up. But we had said, you like, based on Amazon, they're building an Amazon warehouse. I actually butchered it in my like little teaser for it, where I was just like, oh man, the mushrooms are trying to build their Amazon warehouse, and the robots are trying to take it away. It's like, oh no, that's not what it is. After I read the note where it's like, the Bezoses are trying to build their warehouse, I'm like, yeah, now it makes more sense. Now it makes more sense.
Let's try the first level with the Stumpies.
Let's do it. Either way, I'm ready to stump it up.
I'll try getting broom. I'll see if you see. We'll test that right now. Because I don't remember.
Oh no! All right, I'll be the safe one. I'll go peas.
Nope, I can't move it. I just have to. It just sticks out the front. Oh no!
If you ever needed one of your AFK simulator type games, here's the way to go: get Stumpy, get to the second level, find Stumpy, and then just earn them points. Now, how do I get the XP? It's so far away.
You're gonna have to get that seed magnet.
I am.
Mm-hmm. If we survive, it's looking pretty grim right now.
I'm not looking good over here.
Yeah, I think you got to start with Spore Shield. I think that's the way.
Yeah.
We'll try that.
I love it. I think it's the way. You died. No. Never leave a stump behind. I'm still over here spinning the stick like it's gonna do anything. You're gonna eat me.
They're getting caught on each other, so it slows them down a little bit.
Okay, listen. Whatever works to my advantage.
Yeah.
Lucky, give me that XP. I think I can gain XP before you kill me. Now, chat, a good partner would revive their teammate, but I want the Spore Shield. So
you're fine. Go for it.
Next round.
You gotta try to get that magnet if it pops up though.
Yeah, that's the call. All right. So if there's a magnet, we take the magnet. If there's no magnet, we'll revive, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah, this is much more strategic.
Yeah, it sure is.
I was thinking about. I've always thought about having special abilities or like different stats for the different characters.
I was gonna ask if somebody had like more health or anything, but
yeah, no, they're all the same. I'd like to get around to it, but I have to kind of go by what I have time to do. You know?
Yeah, 100%.
So I'm working on the new game and the console port, and then I'll see where it goes. Perfect. If it takes off, then I'll do tons of updates. Sure.
We're in chat. We need to update. Okay, so no drag. All right, come on
back.
back.
Friends, tell your grandma. All right, I'll get the shield too. Oh, I revived right next to you. We're overlapping.
Oh, bet, dude. That's actually pretty. So my shield would help then, right? That kind of.
Yeah, I mean it's all.
Oh, actually.
Yeah.
Give me the little guys. Oh, actually, is that gonna? Yo, we're scooping up the XP. Hold on.
I got this magnet.
Let me take the Spore Shield again. it's so quick. You're not.
Let's get some projectiles. I'll do
so
needles.
Fast. It's great. We're just sitting on mountains of XP. I'm gonna do it on health. I'm gonna heal.
Oh, we should get the Vine Strike when it comes up. That'll help too.
Yes. And this is just 2-player co-op, right? It only goes up to 2, not 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. This is wild. This is the most exciting part of my day. Ooh, I can go for the seeds.
Kind of unrelated question, but just for my purposes.
Yeah.
In chat, like what mobile games, if any, do you all play? I haven't been like up to date on the whole mobile landscape in a while. Like,
yeah.
I played some stuff on Apple Arcade once in a while, but I think that what's that Shovel Knight game where you dig?
Shovel Knight Dig? Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, what a banger. I love that game.
Mobile game I played. It was really good.
Yeah. I remember I'm an Android guy, so I had to steal mom's old iPad to try Apple Arcade for a while. I was super into Grindstone.
Oh yeah. Yeah, my
Grindstone. What the Golf was another great one.
Yeah.
I know on my phone, if I'm ever like sitting around, I have like 2 or 3 games I'll play, and it's like the most generic shit. It's one of those like block ones where all the Tetris blocks, where you have to fill them in rows, but it's not actually Tetris.
Okay. Yeah.
One of those ones where it's all the different like vials, and you have to kind of pour into different jars to match them all with the colors.
Okay. I've seen a video of that, I think.
Yeah,
yeah.
That one's like strangely addicting. I don't know why, but I'm all about it.
Yeah.
And then like Suika game, the watermelon one, where you just drop in like cherries to merge them into strawberries, to merge them into grapes, to merge them into like a big watermelon.
Okay.
Yeah, Chad, you guys play any mobile games over there? No, you're all quiet tonight, but
I know some people, some like PC gamers and stuff, don't like mobile games, but
yeah,
the game I'm making is really, really touchscreen friendly. Like it just makes sense.
Wait, why would I not take self-care? This is a build. This
You're
is the perfect Stumpy. This is the perfect Stumpy build.
The sprites totally don't go on the ice.
I love these Skype. Oh, that we still have the objectives too. We're like gonna do anything about it. Let's go. I'll go Vine again. Yep. Keep upgrading that line.
The only one that would be completely, other than the broom, the only one that's like completely useless is the boots.
Right, yeah.
That would be a waste.
There's a TikTok for us, guys. I do a Stumpy run where I only take the boots. Oh no, now they're getting bigger. No, they're getting bigger. No, give me the little guys again. I'm waiting to get that big mag. I sort of keep pulling things further and further away.
Yeah. Once you get the full upgraded magnet, it should be able to get anything that's on the screen, I think. It's like a big dome around you.
That's so dope. I love it. Is the Stumpy run going good? It's going pretty good. We've only died once, but we're back. Now we're stacked on top of each other. Shields, magnets, vines. We're golden. Super, what games you playing on your phone these days? You playing like Fortnite or something on the go?
I tried playing a little Vampire Survivors on my phone, but
Okay.
I liked it a lot better with controller.
Yeah, I hadn't tried it on console or PC or anything. I tried the mobile one for a while. I was digging it, but I definitely Goobies hit me harder than Vampire Survivors. I just like how
check that out. I haven't heard of it.
It's a fun. I want to say like $5, but yeah, very similar style. It's
Cool.
the characters are like Dizzy Wizzy, Bingus Bongus, Whoozy Woozy, shit like that. And yeah, they'll have like some of them move faster, some of them only have like melee attacks as opposed to like range attacks. Upgrades along the way. It's pretty great. Yeah, give me the magnet. I guess realistically, I don't know if it's smart for us both to upgrade the magnet, so maybe I should stop upgrading my magnet, 'cause I think yours is further than mine is.
Yeah, actually, yeah, it won't make any difference.
Yeah.
We
So
just
if I go
need
for more
one
range
person with a
explosives,
mag- Yeah.
bad. We're figuring out the meta, guys. We're figuring out the meta. The occasional. Now, is Stumpy yawning? Am I hearing the robots die? What is it?
That's the sound when you get hit.
Okay. I was like, is Stumpy just bored over here? He's like, no, it's all right.
That's my friend Jonah did the voices for that.
Yo, Jonah, I appreciate you. Let's go.
2 more vines here.
Spore shield.
Nice.
I'm confident enough as we're sitting here. I'm like, oh, dude, we're golden. But when that boss shows up, I just don't want to see it take over the screen. Stop hitting Stumpy. Leave me alone. While we're vibing, I know, sir, you probably put a lot of time into actually developing. Do you have any other games that you play on a regular? Is there any like typical multiplayer stuff, or you just got like, I got my story things I'm playing from time to time?
Yeah, I don't. I think the last thing that I got really into was Cult of the Lamb.
Yes,
I play
so
that.
good.
I play that a lot. I'm at the place in Cult of the Lamb where I'm like trying to get everything before I do the last boss.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go back to that. I played that through on the Steam Deck. That was like my first game that I got when I got the Steam Deck.
Okay, sick.
And then before that I was really into Hades.
Okay, it's another good one.
Yeah. And then I played a lot of like stuff that you could play in like a couple sittings or whatever, like story games and stuff. Like I really liked like Tacoma and what's the other one?
From the same dev, the Gone Home.
I haven't played Gone Home much.
Okay.
I started playing that one, but I didn't finish it. I need to go back to it.
Yeah, Gone Home's one I played when I was way younger. I didn't like appreciate walking sims yet, so I never really absorbed the story. So I'm like, you know what? I need to go back and give that one its due diligence.
Yeah.
Constantly rotating the
Yeah, like
fire,
I'm trying to think, just in no particular order. Like I really like Night in the Woods and What Remains of Edith Finch.
Edith Finch is awesome. Night in the Woods is another one on my shame list that I haven't played yet. So
It's
hopefully we
good,
spin that soon. I'm very excited.
Yeah.
Because, you know, they recently announced their new game. I forget what it's called, but they're eating me up. I'm not self-caring enough. I'm not self-caring enough. No!
And my magnet's like sticking out of my face.
It is. They look like glasses. They look kind of cool.
At first I was like, what are those squares there? It looks broken.
Let me see here. Super despondent. Occasionally on mobile, when I'm feeling spicy, I do Among Us, and if I'm bored, I play Jetpack Joyride Classic.
Oh,
Usually
yeah.
I stick to my
Yeah.
Switch and PC.
Yeah.
Nice shades. they look pretty cool, you know what I mean? Like, you lean into it. Like, oh, those are the glasses. Cool.
Yeah, I've basically played everything on Steam Deck since I got it.
Yeah.
I've been playing a bit of my friend's game who just put out his Steam page like a couple of days ago, and it's a roguelike deck builder called Spellcard Academy.
Okay.
I've been beta testing that for him, and it's actually really fun.
Yeah, and you said the Steam page is up. They can wishlist it now.
Without knowing him, I would be into it anyway.
Oh yeah. It sounds dope. There was a point in time where like roguelike deck building wasn't my thing, and I'm like, oh man, but I've been playing Balatro. I've been playing shit. What else have I played? Beneath Orisa, I believe. I think was another one I tried. Let's go.
The big one that
Attack.
what's the like really popular one?
I just Slay the Spire. I know is on there.
Slay the Spire. Yeah, I need to try that still because
yeah,
I've heard good things about that.
It's one I've like dabbled with, but I've never sat and played Slay the Spire, so I know it's definitely on my list of things to do. Maybe I should put that in the wheel shade. Oh no, here he comes. Oh no, I don't know if we have enough upgrades for this yet. Twirlinator.
We'll see. Those missiles are pretty big.
I just see him coming on the map. He's on his way over here.
He's still a little far away right now.
What's he spinning over there? What's he doing?
Would help.
Do I take the vine?
Go heal. Oh no, it's yours. You needed to heal, not me. Dang it.
Oh, you know what? I don't need health.
We'll be
I like
yeah,
self-care.
we got the self-care.
Yeah, exactly. And this guy can't hit me. Zachary's dog. Actually, he's not gonna come any closer. I see him over there spinning. No, he's coming into frame.
Yeah, he'll eventually get there. The bosses are all kind of slow except for the last one.
Oh no. Stop hitting me. Put the rockets away.
I don't think we're getting any more upgrades. There's no more XP close
Oh,
enough.
no.
We just gotta wait it out. See if our build's strong enough.
Oh, look at this. Hold on. Look at him go. Listen, if he keeps missing his rockets, he's done. It's over. It's done. There's nothing he can do.
Yeah, the vines are gonna get him.
This Twirlinator's done, chat. Can I get some stumpies in the chat, though? Can we...
Yeah, if I need to make a Discord soon, and I'll have emojis for these guys.
I'd be so
Stumpy emoji.
lit. That'd be so dope. Look at this, just pathetic scrub trying to get us and just can't.
Yeah,
Can't
that's
do
another
anything,
good
bud.
question. Like what games or game developers have y'all joined the Discord for?
Ooh, good one. I don't know about chat. I don't know how many devs you guys have joined in on. I know I'll typically, if there's any for keys I've received or anything like that, where I'll like try and ask the devs questions or just for discussion. I was in the in Stars and Time Discord. I'm in the Party Animals Discord. That was a big like PR push. I was in there. What other Discords we in?
We got him.
I'm trying to think if there's any that like I can't discuss. I think I'm the Crypt Custodian one I'm in. That game's not out yet, but it's
the celebration. You start rotating with the celebration animation.
You start rotating with the celebration animation.
Yeah. I don't know why the other one's not working. There's another bug for my list.
Let's go, baby. Stumpy supremacy, baby. That's awesome. That's so great. That was definitely the funnest round. The chaos of like, what's gonna happen? Oh man, sweet. That's so dope. I mean, I can sit here and play all night, but I know we talked like an hour. I don't know if you want to call it there.
Yeah, yeah,
absolutely.
I should probably go hang out with my family, but I really appreciate you reaching out and getting back to me and everything and doing the interview and stuff.
Absolutely. Really, the game's super dope, guys. If you want to check it out, it's on Steam. If you want to give any final big old PR push, tell people where to go, what to do, social medias, everything else, it's floor is yours.
Yeah.
I'll give you 10 seconds.
Yeah. Follow me on Twitter if you're on there. It's Fufroom. It's and then my TikTok is on the screen there. Hello Fufroom. I'm gonna be posting stuff about my new game Pull Pals that I'm working on. You'll be able to see that, and then I'll also talk about when I release Hardcore Cottagecore on other platforms. So look for that coming soon.
Perfect. Thank you again for joining me, and again, thank you. I probably should have said up front key provided by developer, but he's here, so like.
Oh yeah.
Just in case the FTC's up my ass about that one, I don't know. Yeah, I got the key.
Also, let me add a quick link in the chat here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Get some keys for people that are in the chat right now.
Oh hell yeah! Oh man, we about to have so many stumpy runs. Hey Zom, what's poppin'? You survived the doctor? Hey, listen, did you get a band-aid and a lollipop with it too?
Am I able to post a link?
You should be able to, unless I broke something. And if not, yeah, if not, you can always post in the thing, and I can post it.
So if anybody's in here, go ahead and just put CGDannyB as the refer, and I'll get you all keys if you sign up.
That's
it just
so
sends
sweet.
me an email, and then I'll email you a key.
Thank you so much for helping them out for that.
Yeah.
Now, should I keep it to like? Should I keep it to just these guys and also go on YouTube if they like copy paste that link? I don't want to burn you out on Steam keys. I don't know.
Yeah.
I got the link. I got it. I'm just gonna email them and get like 40,000
I'm only gonna do it for people that do it in the next hour.
There you go. So if you guys want it, you gotta do it in the hour, okay?
Yeah.
You gotta do it now.
In the next hour, and then I'll accept it.
Perfect. Thank you once again, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to go wishlist the game, or if you're just like, man, this looks super fun, I can't wait for it to come out. It's already out. It's on Steam right now. Now, Fufroom, I know something like this is probably running them what, 60, 70 bucks on Steam?
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna do 80, but I brought it down to 70. You know, I want to keep it affordable.
But actually, the game's what, $1.99? Something like that on Steam?
Yep, it's $2.
Yeah, so
and,
super steal.
Get it now, and then it's gonna. If you really can't afford it, get one of those free keys, and then if you want a discount later on, I'm going to be in the spring sale. So,
ooh, there you go.
Too. Yeah,
eyes peeled, guys. Thank you again for watching. Thank you again so much, Fufroom, for joining me. Tell your daughter, I'm so glad she just says the name of the studio instead of "fuck you" when the game loads up.
Yeah.
If you guys enjoyed, be sure to like the video and subscribe for some more amazing indie content.